Yes, so good afternoon, everyone. Vasiliy here. I think it's my stage now for ProgKids.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, greetings from rainy Amsterdam. So it's a little bit late here, but let me just, I would try to share the screen so that to make sure that everything is working fine. Please let me know if you see the slides.
Yes, do.
Okay, that's great. So um, as a part of an introduction, my name is Vasiliy Birulin, and I'm co-founder and strategic advisor for ProgKids, which is an online programming school for kids. We are actually would spend maybe 10, 15 minutes to tell you what we have done and our experience so far. It all started, well, almost 6 years ago, and it's like many other our colleagues, it's all started from creating something new for our kids, but then it's actually advanced and extended to a more mature project. In a nutshell, yeah, we all know what Snap does, and this is all how it started. And the essence of our platform is that we move everything that you do in Snap directly in the Minecraft world, in the Minecraft environment. Um, well, that's actually took us probably 3 years from the early concept to the mature platform, which is, by the way, totally in the cloud, which is an online platform. And now I would like to share some of the ideas and takeaways that we had on our path. I think I would try if we also have our another co-founder here. This is Sergei. No, but he's actually in a very limited bandwidth condition, so maybe he didn't manage to connect. Anyway, so key features. Since this is an online platform, there are minimum efforts which are required to set up and run a class or a private lesson. We try to make it engaging but non-distracting. So in the Minecraft environment, the student can do everything he or she wants. He can burn everything with lava or like blow everything with TNT, but with one single condition. Everything that he or she does, it does with coding. So all the Minecraft features like moving, creating, destroying, destructing, so this all being disabled in our Minecraft server. We're using actually step-by-step approach. So we normally expose a very limited set of commands for the beginners, and we unlock more and more commands with every next step in their educational process. For those who are really like a hardcore, well, not players but coders, we provide a sandbox mode where we unlock everything, and actually you can use it at your own, well, at your own risk, whatever you would do. But we unlock all the set of the commands in Snap. There are actually three ways how we how our platform is used currently. Well, first of all, it is used as actually an offline teacher-led classes. So we use it as a platform where the teacher and the students just use the content. Um, we also, and this is so far the most successful business model that we had, the teacher-led online private lessons, when the teacher and the student actually they have a sort of a Zoom session or a Skype session, but they're using our platform to go through the preset educational content. And for those who just want to talk directly to the platform, we have a preset uh, content for educational purposes for the students who would like just to use it one-on-one without any teacher. Um, well, by request of our customers, we also advanced this also to the Python. Yeah, I would not spend too many time on that because this is a SnapCon, but we have a fully integrated development environment for Python, and actually everything. I would also show you this demo, which is both covers both Snap and Python. But that was a call for action from the customers and from the students, because some of them, they wanted to advance to a more sophisticated programming tools. We are growing, and actually, I would be honest, well, this pandemic was quite a kickoff for us because, well, kids were sitting at home with this remote schooling, and their parents were doing how can they, well, increase or enhance their quality of life. And well, since that time, the growth was quite substantial. This is actually, we could show you the number of students, but I think the project in general should be judged by its revenue that it generates. And well, off with the boring stuff. Let me just show you a couple of demos. How does it work in reality? We'll try to, yeah. So this is actually how the platform looks like. Yeah, the normal Snap constructor on the left, and also the task description on the right. And then once it is done, we just need to switch to the Minecraft window, and this is actually where we generate these random types of blocks. Nice and easy, and this is actually very example, very simple task. Let me jump back. Second. Sharing. Going back. And sharing again. Yes. And the same with the Python. This is a little bit more complicated, where we actually, and you can see that there's actually hints for every kind of line that that the student is creating. In this program, we just flood the Minecraft server with chickens. This is normally, we use that kind of educational content for kids starting from 12 years old onwards, while Snap is something that we introduced starting from, well, 7 years normally, 7 years. Here, chicken. Yeah, we run it. And voila, we have the full set of chicken flying and falling. And then actually the interesting thing, and this is something that we used in our educational content, is that once you spawn the object, so once you create any kind of object in Minecraft, they start to interact with each other. And this is actually a great difference versus other content, because this is how we try to engage and keep the attention of the student. And this is so far why we succeeded in this task. Yeah, let me just switch once again. Practically, this is all that I wanted to tell you with the slide deck. And coming back to sharing the screen. Yeah. So thank you very much, and time for questions. for
Thank you,
comments.
Vasiliy.
Yes.
Woo!
Thanks.
Wonderful. I just had a question that I dropped in the chat, which was the demo you showed looked like it was Scratch style blocks. You were saying it was Snap, but it looked visually like a Scratch block. I wasn't sure if that was.
No, it is definitely Snap. No.
Oh, okay. It was just
No.
the different.
Maybe it was some
The picture you had on
distortion.
like 2 slides ago or something.
Yeah, we at the very beginning we were checking versus Scratch, Snap, and Blockly,
Right.
and we selected Snap as the section.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's
So I asked this of Jeremy, but what's the coolest thing people have built? When you're connecting Snap to Minecraft, are they building really complex things, or it's just to make some geometry? Let's make a mountain with some fractal thing or something. Or
well, we try to keep them quite engaging. So everyone likes TNT, everyone likes lava. So for the 7 or 8-year-old, we are making some kind of tasks that you build your own village with this preset of functions. So you build the houses, you populate them with some creatures, then you burn everything with lava, then you restore everything, because this is actually how this is the way that we show the kids that actually you can do quite complex things in a simple way using programming, because otherwise let's imagine how much time it would take them to build their village and then destroy it and then build it from scratch again. And here is actually a subject of a couple of lines of coding. And this is how we try to show them that actually, guys, it's really a powerful tool. And this is where you have to look at. And we don't, this all kind of geometry types of tasks. This is actually for a more advanced students. And so far our experience is that it is quite difficult to capture. So it's more for a grown-up, I would like to build a graph of some kind of exponential function, etc. And I see the beauty of it, because actually this is something that I studied in the university. And this is here I have the application of this replica of this function graph in Minecraft world, which is cool. But it is quite difficult to explain it to kids. What is the beauty of that figure? So that is why we are more of the applied type of tasks, so which is closer to their in-gaming experience.
Yeah. Just a quick question. Does this require each student to have a Minecraft account?
Yeah. Normally we have to follow the Microsoft rules. Yes.
Oh, all right.
So it's not it's not Minecraft education, because I think Minecraft is a different thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could use Minecraft Education Edition.
Is that?
It is. Well, we had a lot of discussions with Microsoft around that. The thing is that Microsoft, Minecraft Educational Edition has a very different rollout agenda in different countries. So in some of the countries they didn't roll it out, and that is why. And because our subscriber base is really international, so we capture maybe 50 different countries, because this is an online, so there's no limit where you can sit. You can sit in Israel, in Canada, in Russia, in Ukraine, in Lithuania, in Japan. And we were trying to solve the problem of making this available to everyone. And the easiest way to do this was a vanilla type of the Minecraft. It is more expensive, but it is so far, unfortunately, it's the only way to make it work all over the world. And with the education, we would love to have it, and we had a lot of, we are also a Microsoft educational partner, but for example, in CIS, well, Microsoft is lagging with the introduction of the educational or Minecraft educational edition. So that's the main reason for why we are actually using the vanilla type of Minecraft. That's it.
But it is the Java version, not the Bedrock.
It's a Java. Yeah, that's correct. Because you know that was another issue, because this is a real Java machine, and that was this is the because we are connecting the web server with the Java machine, and this is actually a low level connector. So we are connecting the interpreter of the Java interpreter with the web server, and you know one of the great challenges that we had to resolve is that because the communication between the servers and transferring the commands that you're getting in Snap or in Python in the correct order and transferring them to the Java machine. So it works only on the PC. So that's the Java version. Right. We're getting deeper into details, I see. Okay, anything else I can tell you about that?
Yeah. So how is that going to work with the accounts? Are you going to just buy 50 accounts, or will Microsoft pay for it because it's for education?
Like in a
Or
classroom or something, like in a classroom setting. Yeah. How do you do that? Good question.
For schools, for classrooms, that's actually a school budget. So they normally have to buy this 50 accounts. For individuals, they normally already have Minecraft accounts. So like absolute majority of the individuals who are having this one-on-one lessons, or they use the self-paced learning with our platform, they don't need to buy anything, they already have them. So we don't distribute that. And also we had some discussions with Microsoft, but you know, well, it's much easier to convince the school to buy the 20, because you don't need, you can reuse it. It don't need to be personal at school. It is just student 1, student 2, student 3. So normally what they do, they buy like maybe 10, maximum 15 accounts, and they just reuse it for different classes.
But once you get the password for a Minecraft account, then you have the account, period. So what if some kids decide to take the account and change the password because they know the password? That's like giving a kid a free account.
Normally it's not on the person, so it's on the, if we're talking about schools, this is on preset PCs. So
all right.
So they just come and use it with the open window, so they don't really go into the logging procedure. It's a pre-logged account.
Vasiliy, do you want to leave us with a URL if people want to try this themselves? I saw that you were leaving an email address. Do you want to have
that's actually, if you would like to try it, it's just www.progkids.progkids.com. So it's there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would be happy to share the slides. So